What's going on, you guys? Shut the door, throw the keys away. You are now tuned in to 10 Toes Down, and I'm your host, God is Kia.
Y'all know what it is. It's your boy King Haas in the building.
And your brother, the voice of reason, Shaka L. Bay, on deck.
Yeah, you're going to need to be the voice of reason today.
Oh, man.
Because all y'all motherfuckers about to get it.
Oh, man.
Here we go.
Okay, we're going to keep it PG for the babies, all right?
Let's go into Kanye West first.
Kanye?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
We got Kanye West.
Pause.
No, pause. We ain't going to end nobody. You know what I mean? It's enough pause moments in this.
Whoa, I do not call.
But let's go into Kanye West. Let's go to Kanye West.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's go to Kanye
West,
you
gotta
y'all.
Go inside his brain, so I can get the. I understand that.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if that's valid or not, but you know. Let's just focus on topic again. You done lost your goddamn mind, brother.
How? He's fighting for his children. He is in a vulnerable position. Like, you gotta understand.
Fill them in.
He's a creative that has been shut out from everything that has anything to do with his creative. I've never seen banding to this level in a long time. I've seen so many people be accused of X, Y, and Z, but this is interesting. Like, he is not allowed to go to any musical awards. He's not allowed to do any features or music with anyone. Like, he literally has to fly out to Japan because that's the only place he feels safe. I have no idea why. And he is battling. So, as a man, let me ask you a question. If you have a baby with me, I am the one that we've met each other. I'm the artist, right? And I'm doing music, a song with my daughter, and other people, right? As a man, we have a daughter together.
Okay.
Would you like if another man that you were doing music with go behind you and come to me to ask, can I do a song with our child? How would you feel about that?
I would have never made the baby with the slut that you should have made the baby with to begin with.
Hold on. Kim is a good mother. Kim is an excellent mother.
She's a whore.
No,
God.
I do not co-sign that, but Kim.
What we know her for?
No. Like, we not gonna.
There's some whores that's good mothers.
Okay, so let's say you like.
I know a few whores that's good mothers.
And you slipped up. And you did it with a young Kim.
Oh, we're gonna get that soon.
And it was accidental.
That
And you stepped up as a man and said, you know what? I'm gonna wife this woman. I see great qualities in her, and y'all have a child together.
If you went ahead and go with the snake and the snake bites you, then what you expect?
But at what point did she become the snake?
She been biting you since she known you.
No.
You don't like her lifestyle. You don't like the way she operates. You don't like the moral compass she has. She's had the same moral compasses before you met her. They are opportunists and vultures.
But
I ain't knocking their hustle, but it is what it is.
Everyone's like that in the entertainment world.
So you can't get mad for her being her true self and being what's in her true nature, because that's all she's showing you.
He's mad at her, in my opinion, for all the wrong reasons. I'm pro Kanye. That's my brother, no matter what. But at the end of the day,
not after this one.
She is a mother. Okay, she's a mother, and they're not together, so they have to.
Now I say this: he's not doing himself any favors by tweaking out like he's tweaking.
Yeah, because in his tweak it says, the people who not the people who he hate, but the people who did him wrong, and on the list was his own children. How do a 5-year-old do you wrong? You know what I mean? The oldest is
I'm
what,
confused
11?
on that one.
He said my children. He said Tiger. He said Kim. He said Jay-Z. My kids. I only can have no choice.
Keep them niggas.
MK Ultra has weared out, and they need to zap him in a little bit more.
I'm sorry. I normally don't condone. I'm off pro women. I mean, kids being in their father's lives. But nigga, till you get your shit together, you don't need to be around none of the little niggas. Cause you are tweaking out your mother effing ass. Whatever's going on, take the medicine, bro. Take the medicine. Go ahead, go and dope yourself up a little bit. You know what I mean? Go and dope yourself up, man.
Whatever decisions he made up to this point, he has to live with them.
You gotta take accountability. That's what he chose.
Take accountability. Like, when you think he's kind of like settled down, then he's not settled. So at the end of the day, it just really comes down to his ability to regulate himself. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's saying you gotta watch what you say, or nobody's trying to control. Well, somebody might have been trying to control
Clearly needs to watch what he says.
what you say and stuff like that. But if you wish to continue to have some sort of career,
Any bananas in here?
you have to do things accordingly. You have to show just simple consideration. You know what I mean? Even if you really did feel like that, or you really do feel like that, there's a way that you can present it. I mean, nobody's going to co-sign you saying you hate your kids.
No,
You know what I'm saying? And we know that it's not really that.
And
You know what
nobody's
I mean?
gonna co-sign you
We
sucking dick
understand
one
that.
time you was 6 either.
We understand that, but it still never. It don't sound good.
You don't
My,
co-sign
my
that.
thing
You know what I'm
is
saying?
Kanye
It don't sound
is
good.
interesting because the things
So-
that he's complaining about has actually happened, right? He's being banned from everything. He's being there's no loyalty on his part. He had stated that every artist is told they can't make any songs
Oh,
with
dick
him.
suckers don't get
So
royalty.
he definitely has valid points on what's going on, but it's just his approach. He's lashing out the wrong way.
Gay,
And he's
angry
going
black
about
man.
it the wrong way. And at the end of the day, his children is going to have to look back at that. And I don't know
Feel bad for them.
if they're going to like it or not. They're being put in,
They won't like it.
especially his oldest is being put in a position to have to protect him, to have to take sides with him. And it's a really bad situation. When he interviewed with Jason LeBoy and they show little snippets of the behind the scenes, it is clear as day. I mean, you don't have to be a therapist or someone with a license to see that something mentally is happening to him, because he doesn't have control over himself like a human being should. And so I mean, that's all I have to say from my assessment. These kids is going to have to, because he was talking
Very interesting.
he was talking out of turn. He wasn't, his sentences were not formulated well, and it just, his energy was like extremely high. And
Schizo.
right, he is dealing with something mental, which him being in the limelight could be feeding or fueling this mental illness that he has. But it's clear as day that
it's clear that, you know what I mean, he's a rabid, angry homosexual.
Why you
and
keep saying homosexual? Where you get that from?
He's a self-admitted cocksucker.
How?
Hold on. Do I gotta go there? Do I gotta go there? Hold on. Let's go.
Did he mention that in the?
Okay.
Yes, he mentioned. Yes. Hold on.
The views of King Hodge
Hold on.
do not reflect
He
He
did.
tweeted it.
the views of
He
King
tweeted it.
Hodge
Well, then that's when you know that that's
Are
mental
not-
illness.
the complete reflection
He has on.
of 10 Toes Down
The song.
podcast.
Hold on. The song is called "Cousins," about
Let me
my
just
cousin
put
that's
that out
locked in
there.
jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years ago. After I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet was different. My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14. Tweet sent.
But
So that explains it. That's why you got to that car accident, right? Because you was sucking dick in the car,
Well,
and that's how you end up with the wide jaw shut.
no. He
See,
said he
that's
was-
why Jay don't fuck with you. You probably offered to suck his dick too,
No,
right?
He was 6
Wow.
years. He was 6 years old. Let's bring this back.
It sounded like he was grooming the cousin,
He-
allegedly.
Well, the cousin, who's older, him or the cousin?
He said from the time him and the cousin, they was doing it together. So
they were little boys that were exploring.
oh, we was exploring no.
No.
We was exploring sucking dick at 6.
But no, that has happened to some people. Some people have been molested at 6. Some people have been exposed to certain things at 6.
Nah, they was molested. That was consensual.
Okay, but he was 6 years old.
He sucked dick till he was 14.
Right, but they grew up on doing that at 6. Thought this was probably okay to do it, and no one ever spoken to them about
Hell
it.
no. My mama no. I knew from the time I was 5 years old. No.
Because somebody told you.
Certain rules and regulations. You just know.
Where did the rules come from?
It came from the Almighty.
No,
Jehovah,
somebody,
Allah,
Allah,
God,
no,
whatever you want to
Allah,
call him.
subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm telling you right now that somebody, you got that from God, but you also might have gotten from your parents. You hearing stuff, what is no, what is taboo, what is not.
But
You're
explains
growing
to
up
me.
in a household
It
with
explains
influence.
why he has schizophrenia. You see, well, studies show that when you go ahead
He said
and at an
studies.
early age, when what I mean, well, allegedly, I don't know, 'cause I ain't never done this. I ain't no weirdo, but that's what I read or whatever. So like, his cousin was probably face fucking him so hard that it scrambled a couple of his brains loose, right?
Oh my
It
God.
scrambled his brains loose, and he lost his mind. And he ain't been the same ever since. So he equates getting fucked in the mouth with love. So Jay left him because Jay didn't want to fuck him in the mouth, right? Beef with Drake, right? Allegedly, because Drake probably didn't want to fuck him in the mouth. He's a cocksucker.
No, but he was a baby.
I knew not to suck no cock when I was a baby.
Well, everyone, you were different.
Stop for law.
Not everyone knew.
Stop for law.
Unfortunately, that's. Wait a minute.
He come from Chicago. That nigga knew.
Allegedly, and we gotta bleep out some of this stuff because when we talking about young age and intercourse, that
Till he's
is
14.
that well. That's
14, I was getting
something
head in the
that
staircase from females
we
that have
gotta
vaginas.
we gotta bleep all of that out. We gotta bleep all of that out because we're speaking on a child who was engaging into some boom boom boom, and we don't want to be banned from YouTube about that because allegedly he was very young of age, and we don't want to be sued either.
Angry gay black man, allegedly. No, ain't allegedly.
Well,
He put it out
listen,
there. He's a
even
dick
if he
sucker.
did,
We
even
gotta
if
we
he
gotta
did, you have to say allegedly,
Allegedly, an alleged dick
according
sucker.
to.
Yes, please. But
His
not only
tweet.
that, everyone, we do not condone any sexual activity with any minors or anyone of that nature.
You should
And
be ashamed of yourself.
also,
You're a groomer. You
and
groom your
also,
cousin.
we don't know
Kanye
the
Bambaataa.
nature of this story. So we do. If you are dealing with any of that in your household or in your environment, please go seek some help.
I don't condone
Okay, go
sexual
ahead.
assault. I'm not saying that's cool. SA not cool. That
Yes.
none of that's cool. I'm not condoning that. You got people that do get molested when they little boys and girls
Yes.
and all that.
Yes.
So I'm not condoning that.
Lord.
No, I'm not. I ain't done yet.
Oh God.
Press record. You press record. But bottom line, you know what I see? I
Wow.
think you're a fraud.
Who?
I think you're a fraud. You've always been a fraud. You always will be a fraud. I think all this shit is an act, and you're the biggest scumbag in the world. I'm never gonna have your back again. I'm never gonna have your back again. Period. What have you done for the kids in the ghetto of Chicago? Nothing. Kids are starving, killing each other, doing all type of stuff or whatever. You got rich nigga problems. We don't give a fuck about your problems. Niggas in the hood are starving, nigga.
We
And you
don't.
wanna go ahead and complain about your rich nigga problems because the people who you sold your soul to or whatever don't want to give you no play no more because your stupid ass don't know when to shut the fuck up. But you ain't helping shit in the community of Chicago. Them young boys out there dying, getting murdered all the time, but you ain't doing nothing for them. No, so fuck you. I don't feel bad for you. You know, yes, right. You know what I mean? The Jews, I'm with the Jews on this one. Ban his ass.